What is honesty? Ethics we're all talking about, right? Seems like a fairly straightforward question. Well, if you're a person who has a hierarchical worldview, then your job, obviously, is to move up the hierarchy. What's the point of being in a hierarchy and just sort of lying around there, right? If you're trying to move up the hierarchy, it's important that people respect you. It's important that people think that you're better than other people. One of the reasons that men are very into differentiating themselves from other people, women are very into finding out what they have in common with other people. All right, so if you are into getting respect from people, then if somebody asks you a question, you answer them very honestly, you put your best foot forward. Women, Dr. Patheim has a great term. She says women are compulsively confessional. Compulsively confessional. And now that means that men don't tell lies. They tell the absolute truth. They're honest. But in their definition of honesty, only telling the good stuff is perfectly honest. You're not telling any lies. You know what? I did a series of workshops for Deloitte Consulting, for the partners, the male partners at Deloitte Consulting. And when we would talk about this point, they would say that was what they heard over and over from the women senior managers who were self-evaluating. And people would say, you know, what do you give yourself? And the women would say, well, I give myself like an 8. And the male partner would say, well, if she doesn't have confidence in herself, how can I have confidence? And they would write it out and they would say, yeah, I did 9 projects, fantastic, but I know what you're thinking. That 10th project, it just, didn't go the way it should have. Right? So there's a difference in definition of honesty because women feel like, to be perfectly honest with you, full disclosure, right? Decision